Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimberly Wint and I am so excited because I am making this video. It's been way overdue. The last time I uploaded was in November or October, and so it's been about, I don't know, like 6, 7, 8 months-ish. And so I'm really excited to finally be getting back on YouTube, and I believe God has just kind of put things on my heart to talk about or to do. And this channel is about encouraging, inspiring, and motivating you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So today I'm going to be talking about vision, and vision has been so vital to my life for the past 26 years. I honestly don't know where I would be without vision. And so the scriptural reference that I'm going to give you guys is Habakkuk 2:2. And it says, "And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tablets, that he may run that readeth it." And that's in the King James Version. And in the Amplified Version, I love this part. It says the exact same thing: write the vision and engrave it plainly on clay tablets, so that one who reads it will run. One who reads it will run. And for me, I kind of take this as like, when you read it, you run, you move forward. You read it, you run, you move forward. And that's the point of vision. Like, when you write something down, it's not for you to just like go about your life, okay, I've read it, but it's for you to move forward. And it's this kind of thing, like at least recently, I've heard a lot of like analogies about like wherever you look, you go. So it's like when you're driving a car, if you're looking to the left, you're gonna go to the left. If you're looking to the right, you're gonna go to the right. It's just the way our minds are wired. And so that's the thing with vision. The thing that you're looking at, the thing that you're pointing, wherever you're looking, that direction, your life is going to follow that direction. So that's the point of vision. So I could go on and on and on about testimonies in my life, about the things that I've written down, the things that I've kind of strived to kind of implement in my life, and how God has just miraculously done so many things in my life that I cannot even comprehend. But it started with a vision. It started with me writing it down, bringing it before God, being like, God, this is what I desire. Can you bless it? Is this a part of your plan for me? And if it is, he'll make it happen. He'll make me prosper in that area. A testimony to kind of just like start off this video is even how I graduated my master's program, and I graduated 2021, but going into my final year of school, September 2020, I literally at the beginning of the year wrote down, I didn't know my thesis topic, but I knew that, whatever thesis topic I was doing, whatever my thesis was about, I knew I wanted it to glorify God. I knew I wanted it to make an impact in the community that it would be affecting. So I knew I was going to do something related to Jamaica. And I wrote down, I want it to be something of significance. Like, I want it to be made known or public to other people. I didn't know what that looked like. I just wrote it down very plainly, like, God, this is what I want, and this is kind of where, my head's at. If it's a part of your plan, if it's a part of your will, bless it. Every month or so, I would check my Google Doc of where I wrote it. I would check my notebook of where I wrote it every single week, every single month. And without even realizing it, in December, I applied for this mini thesis award and actually won. And then in May or April, I applied for the thesis award and actually won that too. And I didn't realize at the time, like, that's what the recognition was, that receiving these awards, that writing, I want this project to be of significance and to make a difference and to, catch the eyes of people reading it. I didn't know that it would look like an award like that, but God knew. In addition to that, just like the people that I got connected to in the community of Jamaica, like in Trenchtown, which is where my thesis is based, is just also a part of that, because God formed those divine connections. So, anyways, going back to vision, I think that is super, super important. I could also talk about my car and how, like, I was believing God for a car and wrote down that vision, wrote down the amount, wrote down the specific car. And I didn't get that specific car, but I did get the amount range. And that's just the thing with vision. You have to be so specific about what you want. You just have to believe and trust God. And you have to constantly, constantly, constantly be looking at your vision. What's the point in writing a New Year's resolution if you're not going to look at it, if you're not going to follow through, if you're not going to be consistent with looking at it, and then like let your lifestyle propel you in that direction. Like, you have to be motivated. Like, when I was reading my vision, it wasn't like I was just sitting down and being like, okay, God, I want to like get good grades or whatever, but I was lazy and not studying and watching TV all the time. No, my lifestyle reflected the vision that I wanted. So anyways, let's talk about how to make a vision board. So vision boards come in a variety of ways. So this is a vision board from, I don't know, probably a couple years ago. And you can see like I have like magazines. So if you have magazines at home, use that to your resource and cut images out. You can print images out and cut those. But I even like Bible magazines, or like ministry magazines. I don't know the terminology for it, but they have like a lot of like Bible scriptures that you can use. And so like a lot of the things on my vision board are just like, like you're wealthy, or full of power. And like I created different sections of my vision board where I kind of like had a section for like adventure, a section for like living, a section for travel, a section for my relationship with God, and a section for our relationships in general, like friends, a future partner, etc. So that's how I kind of broke up my vision board. And I would say do it yearly. Like, I think every year I tried to do a vision board and try to be consistent with that. But getting magazine clip outs, or finding images online, and then like being specific about what you want. Like, first I would say start in a notebook, write down like what exactly you're looking for. Like, travel, I want to travel to this country, I want to travel to that country. And then also do your research, like how much does it cost to travel there, how much does it cost to stay there, how much, because you don't want to be like, okay, like I'm just gonna hope for these things to happen, and then you don't know the practicality of like anything. Because if I came to you and you told me like, oh, Kim, like I have a vision to go to, Dubai, then the next thing I'm gonna ask you is like, how much does it cost to, like, what's a flight to Dubai, like how much is that, or how much does it cost to stay there? Like, you should know those things so that you're serious about that. And then when you're working, you'll realize like, okay, I have to save up like $3,000 for a flight, or I don't know, like I don't even know if that's how much a flight is to Dubai, but I'm just saying, like, those things and you're heading in that direction. And like when you're working, you have that in your mind, like you have that in the back of your mind, like, hey, like this is what I'm believing God for, this is what I'm trusting God for, and in due time it will come together. And I'll also insert like just what a Google Doc of a vision board looks like. I have so many. I did one for my 26th birthday, what I was believing God for. I did one at the beginning of the year. It's a lot of words, but it also is a lot of images, like the ones that you saw on this board here, of what I am believing God for. That's exactly what I did for my car, what I'm believing God for a house, and all that stuff. So yeah, vision is so important. It tells you where you're headed. Like, we can't just expect things to happen for us. We can't expect the best, we can't expect the worst without having a clear-cut vision. Yeah, I just hope that this video maybe helps you in very like a simplistic term. Habakkuk 2:2, write the vision and make it plain. Know exactly what you want. Don't just wish for things to happen to you. But first, the simplest step you could do, write it down. The second simplest step is looking at it constantly, every day, every week, every month. But I highly suggest every day. And then let your lifestyle carry you towards that. Like, if you know that you're believing God for, I don't know, like a car, and you know, like if you're believing God for a car, you're not gonna be throwing money at like different things. You're not gonna be like, if you're really serious about buying the car, you're not gonna be throwing your money at like going out every day, or going on a vacation when you're believing God for a car. Like, you know what I mean? Your lifestyle will reflect that vision, because you're constantly looking it over. So I'm gonna cut this video short. I know it is what it is, but I'm so excited to be back on YouTube and to hopefully be making content more regularly. So please keep me accountable to that, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day, guys.